1203, built by Keith on exactly July the 17th, no, it's the 16th, 2025. This alone will be the most valuable viral social media campaign completed of crime-free utopia, unocracy.org, spelled UNIOCRACY.org, when you take direct action to pick the next best project. 2, only direct funding. 3, we pick and we replace every leader in the world. The only value of a leader is that they are underneath the organization that we pay to complete, no more taxes. If they don't do what we tell them to do, we replace them based on Evote.one, which is based entirely on the Miss America, Miss Universe pageant. No politics, no campaign contributions, definitely no more making laws that only support the Fortune 1000 and the criminal ruling elite. The new economic world is reinvestall.com. Invest in yourself. Invest only in people, not companies. 3, only local banks, privately held banks, which means if you put your money in, be loaned out for 2 to 3% interest, and you get 1 to 2% on your side, the banker will only be required will have 1% overhead called the spread. And that's what we also delivered again to Capital One today, solutionbankfraud.com, which is 2 simple methods that replaces every known fraud department, so you don't need fraud department. If nobody steals anything, no one's rights have been violated, and your assets now are positive growth. We're teaching the entire world how to get rid of all your liabilities, which is futurecity.life. Homesteading, creating your own products and services local, barter trade using unocracybank.org, and of course solutionbankfraud.com. But the real big one is not only Evote.one, history will show FOIA.ONE, spelled out, is the world's last open public shared unhackable database known as artificial intelligence, the machine. You see, no one right now knows who is who. No one knows who owns what. And number 3 is the most critical. No one knows who trades anything with anyone else because it's all about paper. Paper has no value, only something you can hold in your hand that gradually grows in value called green. Everything else is a liability. So this is another historical day where we contacted another set of law firms, big ones, and gave them DuncanClaim.org, where they can pick and choose how to get back my $500 million, which really boils down to $4.2 million, $4.2 million of 4 insurance claims because my homes were robbed by Robert D. Rose, Sherry Duncan, Douglas Duncan, and Miss Bashama, particularly Miss Bashama. It's all at DuncanClaim.org. And they got away with it because they filed 4 TPOs against me that were never legally granted. And then one of them claimed that there was a violation. Robert D. Rose, 3 days, which is Cobb County TPO 11.1.1171. Well, really the first one was 11.1.7683. That was never violated. So therefore, I get kidnapped when I'm living off the grid because Robert Rose wants me dead, my family, all my attorneys, anyone who holds homewaves.com. So he's the number 1 most manhuntall.com terrorist in world history. And the FBI knew this, so the FBI has a secret deal with Rose and other cyber criminals, including the Attorney General, U.S. Marshals, the IRS whistleblower, February 2009. Case 658 is worth more than $8 million. You see, everyone has denied you your constitutional rights to hold anybody accountable, to hold them fully transparent using solutionmanifesto.com that does it all. Behind me is we, can you read that? We challenge the status quo together. That's the old Latin term quid quo pro. You see, I've turned over a $40 billion, that's the B, $40 billion corporation, Fortune1.org, for you to use to create futurecity.life. Free education, free energy, free water, particularly solution housing. You'll have to pay your way. As you earn, you pay, most fundamental. But you only pay to people that you trust. And how do you know who's trusted? Well, that's again a single international ID, country you're born in, Your date of birth and a unique number, that's called birthright. Oh no, there's no more birthright. Anyone can freely travel and trade without a visa, without a passport. My whole function was, I was sent by God 66 years ago. My birth date is August 15th, 1958, to fill up stadiums full of people to teach everyone how to conduct business and how to always tell the truth, never steal, never hide, and of course, never conspire with anybody else. That's the 4 basic fundamentals of why God put you here on earth. Go to the very top of unocracy.org and answer the 5 top God's questions in yellow. And then support me by protecting my life once and forever. And then you will also protect your life by always telling the truth and acting with PeaceSummit2020.com, all using Keith's rules, it's an S, Keith's rules with an S of order.com, which is better than, well, it's perfected. It's better than Robert's Rules of Order of how people can peacefully come together, town hall forums, and every world leader in the entire world will sign Article 4 of God's Constitution.org. Televised, of course, because see, video happens to be the absolute key. Video doesn't lie. Everything else can be photoshopped and scammed, and we get rid of all these paper chasers and go to an all-digital society of solution, peace.org. This is the briefest we've ever done it. One of my key churches is Peachtree Road United Methodist Church, and the other one is Oak Grove United Methodist Church here in Atlanta. All the churches that I visited, which is thousands of them now, in fact, I've got more than 10,000 people that know me and trust me as sent by God. That's a messianic messenger. I always thought there was hundreds, maybe thousands of others that worked directly with God and Mother Earth. And the new energy system is turnofflights.com and solutionsafewater.org, combination of patents from 1970s that eliminates the need for fossil fuel. Almost all of it. Call us direct, 770-377-2106. We've got 4 other numbers, all clearly listed. This one viral video will be the most watched in world history because we've already recruited everyone. We've already said everyone that we're victims of organized criminals with no exception, particularly Sherry Mingle Duncan, my 2 sons, Brian Walker, and Robert Rose. We have a patent. Well, it's all based on patent intellectual property, which is artificial intelligence. We even have worldpto.org, maybe it's a .com, World Patent Trade Office, so that your technology, your legally binding contracts will now be open for the whole world to see through FOIA.ONE. Of course, I'm the world's last and first multi-trillionaire, not billionaire, that gives everything away. And that's based upon only privately held companies and local banks, reinvestall.com.